Yo, what up, guys? So, are you shooting?
Oh, come on, man.
I was like, dang, dude. So today I got my homie Manib. We went to school together, and he's actually a retail pharmacist with experience doing independent and whatnot. And so some of the things that one of the things that we wanted to talk today about was some of the obstacles that our patients face.
One of the obstacles that customers usually face is insurance companies.
Not only customers, because we take care of our customers. Customers and pharmacists and pharmacy staff, we all face this insurance problem.
We definitely do, man.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about what's going on with these insurances right now.
The biggest problem that we face today in the pharmacy world is that insurances are owned by certain companies or whatnot. You know, they all get kickbacks. I want to say they're all in bed with each other. And they lock customers into a specific pharmacy, like CVS Caremark is specific for CVS only. It won't be contracted with Walgreens, or say Walgreens doesn't accept Ambetter and you can only go to, again, CVS, or Blue Cross is no longer with CVS and they have to go to Walgreens.
Yeah.
You know, TRICARE, which is for military personnel, they have to go to Walgreens as well.
Yeah.
But then they could go anywhere else, like they could go to a supermarket pharmacy or whatnot, or they could go to an independent, but they'll get screwed because it's going to be higher out of pocket for them.
Yeah, so basically what Manib is just to dumb it down a little bit, what Manib is talking about is that a lot of patients, because of their insurance, they don't have the freedom to choose whatever pharmacy they want.
Exactly, man. That sucks, bro.
Yeah, it really does. You know, and at least for my pharmacy too, we lose contracts to mail order all the time. Patients love us, but their insurance won't cover it, and I think it screws over a lot of not only my pharmacy, but definitely with a lot of independents, it fucks over as well.
Oh yeah, definitely with independents, I feel like if Miss Jane Smith lives in the community, and the local independent pharmacy is a 2-minute walk, why are you making her get on a bus and drive to a local chain pharmacy for a Walgreens or a CVS? You know, God forbid, that blood pressure medicine is very critical for her. You know, she has that access, you know, but she's paying more for it. That's unethical.
Yeah, I feel like, and I think you bring a really good point. You know, on the surface, business-wise, we see that, you know, it might be cheaper to go to this pharmacy, but we forget all the life, things. Yeah, you're right. She might have to, ride a bus because it's a lot further away for her. Or maybe this pharmacy does not have delivery to bring her meds to her.
Exactly.
You know? And I feel like a lot of time we forget about the actual, everyday life type of obstacles we sort of face.
Let's talk about, another one a very life-saving emergency really is nitroglycerin. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, you get chest pains, you need to put it under the tongue.
Yeah.
Let's say she's running out. You know, all somebody has to do is just bring it to her from that independent in that community, versus, and they can't deliver it in time, she's gonna end up in the hospital.
But I think, even so, playing devil's advocate for a second, there's always mail order. It comes right to her door. But but the thing is, it always helps having that relationship to people. Because you can't, honestly, if we were just a dispensing service, we would have been automated years ago, dude.
Right.
They would just, ship that shit out. But you need someone who has their best interest in mind and that can actually, explain, be there, you know?
Exactly.
It's tough living with all these sort of different conditions. Your doctor is not going to always be there to listen to your shit. You know what I mean? But who do you see the most? You see your pharmacist.
Right.
Of everyone.
Hell,
you know? So, we forget about that sort of thing, you know, with our patients. And so I guess, where do you see, if things continue this way, where do you see things going?
I honestly see that chain pharmacies are just profiting. They don't care about their customers sometimes, you know?
I think it's honestly more probably the insurance too. I think what's gonna happen is that, you know, since they're so focused on the dollar, they're gonna see admittance to the hospital, which is hella. Dude, you know how much it is for a hospital visit? A fuck ton of money, man.
Yeah,
we're talking about like, I think an ER visit is like $45,000 or some shit like that.
Definitely.
I don't know. I just pulled that number out of my ass. Yeah.
You know, like I love. Remember when I was at MCP?
Yeah.
I used to go to the ER all the time. Any little small thing at the ER.
Yeah.
I didn't have a primary care doctor. I always ran to the ER. I learned my lesson when I moved down here in Texas.
Yeah.
They dinged me after my insurance paid out. I was supposed to pay $800 out of pocket.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, $200 goes to a nurse who just came in and just took my vitals. I was like, for 2 minutes?
Why do you go urgent care, man?
You know, I was thinking that emergency room has worked in the past. You know,
Yeah.
They give you a sick note.
Yeah. But I think like things like this, like it's gonna you're gonna see remittance go up, and it's gonna increase the cost of healthcare. And I think government's gonna step in and ding these insurances. It's one of the reasons why you know, we have star ratings, which is another topic I don't really want to get into, but we have Medicare star ratings, which basically is a report card of the service that you provide and stuff like that as well. So I think that's the direction.
And I think, believe it or not, I was talking to somebody from a chain pharmacy, and they said that Medicare contracts are strictly based on adherence and retention rates.
Exactly.
Why they're given to a specific pharmacy.
Yep.
And customer service, I say, what customer service?
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. Because like I think one of the things that we need as pharmacists, like any pharmacist will always say that we don't have enough time. Like we don't have enough time. So we need tools like to increase, not necessarily staff, like staff is always the most expensive ass, like it's the highest cost for any business, right? So especially when you're paying like pharmacists like 60, 70, even $80 an hour, that's an expensive ass cost. So giving us tools to either automate or give us sort of like realistic best practices that will actually save us time, like 90-day fills, like focusing on 90-day fills, appointment-based modeling and stuff like that. I think that's the way we need to go, you know, and give patients back their freedom to select any pharmacies.
Right, they select any pharmacies. You know what really kills me though? It's insurances and the prior authorizations.
Yeah.
Prior authorization, you know, for the layperson is basically when your insurance refuses to pay for a medication.
They don't want to pay for shit.
They don't want to pay for shit. There you go.
So they make you want to. So basically, what they do is that they make you want to go through this lengthy process where your doctor has to talk about, like, give justification why you need this not like this other medication, and go through this lengthy process.
Yeah, they have to fill out a form.
Yeah.
And then fax it back to the insurance company, and then insurance company, it goes through it bounces around bounces around the office.
There's like, so many so the problem with that is that there's so many loopholes and stuff. And I feel like, okay, fine, if you have a preferred medication, you should at least like charge because at the end of the day, most likely they're going to approve it anyways. So like at least increase their copay or something like that. Like make it a higher tier and stuff. But this prior authorization, there's so many loopholes. Doctor doesn't call the insurance company. Office never receives the fax. Insurance never reviews the medication. There's so many fucking.
Who gets the blame? We do. You know, and they want us to call. They want us to, you know, customers usually want us to go through all this crap and whatnot. And you know.
I don't blame my customers though, because at the end of the day, like they don't know any better. We're the
they're the layperson. They come to us.
They come to us for the problems, and it's up to, like, because they have problems. That makes it our problem, because that's what we're there to do. We're there to get paid to help them through their health problems and stuff.
Right, but here's the thing. But how much are we really responsible? I understand. Like
we're not responsible. I feel like at the end of the day, hey, dude, at the end of the day, no one cares more about your health than you do. So like, I'm just here to help you. I'm your tool, but I'm not here to do everything for you. Like, I think that what's really funny with patients sometimes is that they'll blast you calling for a refill, but they won't even call their doctor's office a single time. You know, even though we might have called, we might have faxed, like, dude, it's
Doctor's office hasn't approved it.
Yeah.
That's like Sanchaya's in India somewhere. You know?
It's like when you order pizza, when you keep on hassling the delivery driver, when Pizza Hut hasn't even made the pizza.
Right.
You know? And it's just like, you should just go straight to the source instead, you know, but hey.
And the worst is when it's the new year and then they get dinged with all these deductibles.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a car insurance. You have to, you know, God forbid, knock on wood. Is there wood around here? Whatever, I'll knock on wood. Fine. But anyways, it's kind of like when you get into a car accident, you have to pay a deductible, like $1,000, you know, before insurance will jump in and pay for anything, you know, for a damaged vehicle. So basically it's the same thing with insurances. Customers might have a $500 with Medicare, they have that, you know, which is for 65 and older.
Yeah.
Their Part D plans, before insurances will start paying anything of it, and then they hit that coverage gap and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know? And
I think when it comes down to it though, if I were to break it down, it's like communication between insurances. Because half the time, they can change your plan like that. They don't even have to tell you, which is really fucked up. But then, who gets the blame? We do. But
we get the blame.
Yeah, we get the blame.
But for the common layperson, if you didn't know, this is why when they offer you insurance through your job, they offer you a variety of plans. Don't always go with the bronze, because then you might be paying less out of pocket through your paycheck, but then you get dinged with higher co-pays and deductibles.
Yeah.
You know, not that many people know that. I personally choose gold and platinum all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I go with the best.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay a lot, you know, and then I get $5 generics or whatnot. And
Yeah, that's true. So anyways, we talked a lot about insurance. We didn't go over DIR fees or anything like that, but this is more for the common layperson to show you the behind the scenes of the Meta pharmacy and why your prescription takes so damn long to fill, because your fucking insurance or doctor's office didn't do a fucking prior authorization, motherfucker.
There have been doctor's offices though, man, that have fax back. Please do not fax us for this medication. This is cosmetic only.
Yeah.
You know, you got shit for your eyelashes. You got shit to grow back your hair. You know, I even think Viagra's cosmetic. I mean, I really feel for you having a erectile dysfunction, but still, you'll come and yell at me because it's not, your sexual needs is not really my urgency. You know, I have somebody with high blood pressure issues. I have somebody who has scabies. You know,
what happens if they have peripheral artery disease, homie? Shit, you forgot about that?
No, but the dosage is different.
Yeah,
they put it usually in the signature, you know, that it's used for sex. Or,
yeah.
You know,
I call it trap Viagra. This is Deductible 20 milligram generic now. But yeah. Anyways, gonna wrap up this video right now. But it was nice chatting with Manib. Thank you again for giving your 2 cents, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you later. Peace.
Take it easy. Yeah.